woman, I smack that.
Run it back.
Here we go again. You know I'm about to drop again.
Hey,
because you know that
we can do it. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
So if I die, now my kids got it.
Yeah.
Now got a famous something like Sonic. A lot of chicks wanted me, you girl, I got.
What you thought?
Some you got this. Put you out for adoption. Man, I be mad, but you damn wrong. Put your perfect kind of rapper, don't you ever crop it. Found back, king, call me, I ain't never lost it. I told my haters,
I'ma get the last laugh.
I'm moving forward, cause I never take the past back. If they get from my lane, smashing in the fast track. Do this man, me in his way like that. Hating on me, tell them haters bad. Put no money, better send it through like cash out. Have a party, ain't a party, we gon' crash that. And I ain't tripping up for no woman, I smack that.
I tripping on me.
Smooth bar, true soul, got some new goals. I see the best of people even on the strip pole. Truth be told, all your suckers about to get exposed. Get exposed and I don't care if my neck froze. Scorpios do it best to get the best throw. No designer on me, I ain't thinking retro. Chuck Taylor's flying hits, it's the West Coast. They invest in these bronze so they check on. Don't you see me down tonight, dead wrong. Highly favored as the years of being slept on. Keep making hits cause I never made my best song. I'm asking questions just to see what your head on. But let's see, I got no money, man, that's a problem. And I don't always focus on my whole album dropping. Keep my head up on the swivel cause the bus is watching. They mad at me, going up, but they can never stop.
Look at me, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, you feel me? What's the deal, chat? What's the deal? Happy Saturday, happy Sabbath day. We out here, we doing our thing, man. A lot of things to get into. We're gonna talk about some sports. Does LeBron James have a chance to catch Mike before he retires in championships? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about Jcole and the press run he's been on for the fall off. We're gonna talk about how he sat down with Cam, and he also sat down with Carmelo Anthony at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Shout out to them, and we're gonna get into that. And Druski, this nigga done did it again, y'all. This nigga did it again, bro. So we're gonna get into some stuff with Druski, bro. And there's some music updates. And some for sure we're gonna get into some music updates. And whatever we can, I'm gonna try to give y'all like at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half this morning, or whatever, however long this stream can take, whatever it can take us to. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. But I hope everybody has been well. I hope you guys have been enjoying the spring, the beginning of the spring, and been having a good spring break, and everybody's been getting their mind back right and have a good time with their loved ones, their families. You feel me? So I really hope that everybody's having a great time out there with their families and their loved ones, and doing whatever they got to do. You know, whether you're going out of town or whatever, or whether you decide to like lay in a house or whatever, just make sure that you are getting your mind right for the second quarter of the year. because this is definitely still a great one and a good one. And like I said, I'm just excited of everything that's going to go on going forward in life, period. You feel me? So, like I said, a lot of things we're going to do and get into. I'm glad to be back. It's going to be a lot of more live streams. I promise you. I have a lot of work to do this year. The year is still young, so I'm still doing a lot of things behind the scene and still getting a lot of things done as far as the company, as far as my life and my kids and everything else. So bear with me. I'm still getting stuff done out here. But it's getting done. It's the most important thing that I think everybody needs to know is things are for sure getting done. So without further ado, I do want to jam out to some music first, because y'all know how I do with the music. So we're gonna jam out to some songs and stuff first. I gotta jam out to the music, and then after we do that, we're gonna jump into our topics and whatnot. But we're gonna listen to the August though. Right now. Let me check. Hello?
Like the wine girl, you get finer. Just like drugs, I'll get you higher. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you just be my rider? Like the wine girl, you get finer. Just like drugs, I'll get you higher. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you be my rider? I'm in this thing, it's for life, yeah. I'm not trying to be a one-nighter. Revolution being ignited. By my side, be a fighter. Like 93, be a riot. Turn the streets, yeah, on fire. On the brighter side, ain't brighter. She beautiful like Mariah. I can make her sing like a choir. I'm out here rebuilding my empire. Talk to people, they be getting fired. I turn the deaf ear on the liar. I think that I found a better way now. Time for haters dig up the grave now. Down on my life, I'm getting paid now. Will Chamberlain watch me on the rebound? Like the wine girl, you get finer. And just like drugs, I get you high. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you just be my rider? Like the wine girl, you get finer. And just like drugs, I get you higher. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you be my rider? Watch what you expose to people. They're plotting in their heart of evil. Stay away from these quiet people. Never say nothing even when you need them. Confident in my soul, make them think I'm conceited. Don't let them treat you fatal, you're perfect. That puts it nothing you can handle your feeling. I best to be hearing me on the regular every week. I know you're overwhelmed, don't fall into depression. Every day a blessing, so you live and know your lesson. When it comes to life, don't be out here guessing. Rather be a king, no, I'm not being a peasant. Feeling so alive, don't be there right now. Head up in the clouds so you can't see me right now. I'm still hungry like I ain't fair right now. I'm the one that she want in the bed right now. Like a wine girl, you get finer. Just like drugs, I get you higher. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you just be my rider? Like the wine girl, you get finer. And just like drugs, I get you higher. Be the one that I desire. So girl, can you be my rider?
All right, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Did I close the door all the way? I don't even think I closed the door all the way. I did. I definitely didn't, y'all. All right, let's play some more jams. Let me see what the chat's talking about. Yeah, hard gang in the chat. Don't forget hard gang in the chat. Y'all know the routine. Yes, sir. We are definitely back, man. We definitely back, man. This is episode 2. We're gonna get it cracking, man. We're gonna get it right. play Skylife. All right, I got you right now. I got you. You know what? I got you right now, bro. I was gonna play my love where it's at, but I got you right now. I got you heard me play. Shit, not playing, dog. It's a fact. I'm pressing play. There we go. My bad, bro. Technical difficulties, like always. We gonna get better stuff. That's why I've been been slow on the streams because like I'm still like getting like you feel me a lot of like equipment to really enhance this shit and make it bring more quality, you know, to the so it be more professional and shit, bro. Um, I'm trying to take myself out of this beginner stage. I've been doing this because I've been trying to like learn how to stream, and now that I kind of like got the hang of it, I'm about to like you know take it to the next level with getting mics and getting cameras and being mic'd up and doing other stuff. So like, bro, it's gonna get more professional. It's gonna get more better. Shout out to the people that are here with me and thugging with me through this ghetto process. Like, I know I be checking the streams, and sometimes, bro, like the shit be skippy and all kind of stuff, bro, grainy and all kind of stuff, bro. So, shout out to y'all for like even like thugging with me in this process, bro. Like, because I know it ain't easy, because all the technical difficulties, but it's gonna get better, bro. Like I promise y'all, like it's gonna get better, bro. But Skylight, my bad, bro. Let me play Skylight for you real quick. Hard gang in the chat. You already know what it is.
We take it off like time flight. We be up on all night. There's no need for us to fight. We not be on all night. I've been waiting too long. This cup ain't too strong. At the end, like can go wrong. Baby girl, we too long. Yeah, you know we too long. Yeah, you know we too yeah. You know I'm made for this. Do what you love and baby, we get paid for this. There ain't no change in this. Cold game, I'm brain rain. This world's so dangerous. It's cool, I'm okay with it. Curry with the floater. I'm about to bank it in. Don't need no makeup kit. I take your girl for what? I'm me, girl, who you are, bright like a star. They be hitting on us, we don't compare to y'all. Talk what you know. I've been really traveling on the road. They be really hating on the low. I be on stuff they never know. I be telling them just let it go. They can never really let it go. I'm trying to empower my people. What the heck you think I do this for? Yeah, we taking off like top flight. We be on like all night. There's no need for us to fight. We now be on alright. I've been waiting too long. This cup ain't hitting too strong. At the end, I can go wrong. Baby girl, we too long. Yeah, you know we too long. Yeah, you know we too. Hey, don't worry about it, girl. Pray about it. There's no need for you to think about it. A lot of people, they don't be about it. Yeah. I don't think twice, I'll think about it. You know that's a show. Patiently waiting like
everything falls.
Y'all. Killing these shows. Homie, be faking, you know you're wrong. Only round when the time not around, they don't listen. Trying to catch the slipping boy, got a pound. You gon' make a round trip for the road trip. You gon' set trip, you come quick, they gon' pop quick. It's a nine, I'm just really trying to stop the violence, but I really gotta try it. Baby, by my side, she riding, even though I need my guidance. I'm taking off like top flight. We be on like all night. There's no need for us to fight. We now be on alright. I've been waiting too long. This cup ain't hitting too strong. At the end, I can go wrong. Baby girl, we too long. Yeah, you know we too long. Yeah, you know we too long.
I don't know why this shit tripping, bro. Shit tweaking. Shit is. I'm getting it together though. Hold on. And it's still doing it. Man, I'm trying. This shit tweaking the fuck out. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Y'all want me to play one more song or whatever? Because y'all know how we do. I like to jam out and stuff. We're gonna jam out real quick and then we're gonna get into it. But y'all see the topics. We gonna we got a couple of topics to still talk about. Like I said already, on the top of the stream, I told y'all what it was. You feel me? We're gonna talk about, can LeBron catch Jordan still? I got a theory that might work out for him if he's listening. And then we're gonna talk about Jcole. We're gonna talk about Druski. We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. So let's just jam out to some bangers and do our thing. But I hope y'all really having a great time out there. You feel me? You feel me? Mine's is winding down. Coming right back in. Hit her up, coming right back in. All facts. My love is where it's at. Yeah. My love is where it's at. My love is where it's at. Yeah. My love is where it's at. My love is where it's at. Yeah. All facts. What? All facts. My love is where it's at. All facts. I'm about to roll us some weed, y'all. Hope y'all don't mind. Waking back, y'all. I'm still getting up. Low key, I'm still getting up though. Girl, you're not one woman. The way you are, you're wonderful. I love your hair, I love phone. Without a girl, you gon' glow. Show up when it's not no show. I need you by my side, baby, real close. I'ma get you fly from your head to your toe. Like to be with you before I hang with my bros. Influential lifestyle, keep it cordial. Leave the mansion in a different portal. I can see you through your way, door closed, depot. They don't think I know, but I really can't know. For the love, I'm on your body, baby, evil. At the same time, my haters, I see bad people. All that. Hit her up and she coming right back in. All that. Oh yeah, where it's at, yeah. My love is where it's at. Oh, my love is where it's at, yeah. My love is where it's at. What? My love is where it's at, yeah. My love is where it's at, yeah. Oh, coming right back, yeah. Silent but deadly, so I mostly keep it quiet. Me and I ain't faking, man, we really high and right. They don't care about nothing unless you televise. They get caught up in the lies in which you share your life with. Lady is a goddess and a queen at the same time. Tired of the dudes that be coming with the same rhymes. Want a real one, and I heard it through the grapevine. When they come the real one, baby girl, it take time. Big facts. My love is where it's at. You better tell them. You better tell them. I hope y'all still with me. All right. Let me play a couple more songs, and then we're gonna really get into it. I promise you. I just want to play it. I just want to. Oh. Talking to me, it's gonna cut back. Hit it from the back and it's slap back. I'm a real freak, and she like that. If I beat it up, she gon' fight back. She a puppy, then she get it back my life. I'm a face and everybody face. My game, baby, can we don't
She a sexy mama, but she can't be my babe. If I get $1, don't mention my name. I'm a man, I can't be tamed. Life give me limits, mixed with throwing lemonade. Like that girl, let's slave. I'ma get paid, and let's work the Uncle Ben. One bad, now your boy got a mirror smash. I love a nasty girl, work when she said, I'm on my face. Headed to the big, the only time you see me chase. Make it eat it to few my worst days. Sad this for hurt me. Had a Wednesday, sex on a Thursday. I love a big girl with a big booty. My niggas get it too, God, I'm just running late. You don't get it from the back and it's back. I'm a real she like that. If I beat it up, she gon' fight back. Because she get it paid. But I'm a visit everybody say. My game, we gon' play. I ain't talking with that booty clap, you know I love that. Boys taking over, yeah, we number one. Baby, jump before me, don't stop till I come. Ain't no fun, it's Tony can't get none. Eat it like a cop now, baby on the run. I'm a top shot, yeah, I'm top gun. Baby all talk, so you know they not one. Push up in my lungs, why my deals on time? And then baby in my sizzle come alive at the midnight. Baby got that fire, yeah, baby got that get right. Take her to the mall, yeah, you know we about to get right. She stay finessing her whole life. We be in the function and we faded like, don't start, let the shots fire like bang. She take me to the back, get nasty like, make me go crazy.
Yeah, okay. Back in action, dog. Back in full effect. You feel me? All right, y'all. Shoot. Let me play a couple more songs because I'm still preparing like my points and stuff that I'm going to attack and stuff. So yeah.
Cut my phone up, but I don't need a phone bill. Get her feet, gold digger, I try to see her. She said she rockin' with me, but I don't believe her. She looking for a caller, so wanna call her. But she said daddy just in case she needs some dollars. And if the cash right, she might holler. She care for attention and no bother. They gon' try to get you for the guala. Best mine when you got a baby holler. Show the kids straight, they never proper. Except it's easy for me to win the hard way, we get paid out. I was broke then, I get paid now. I ain't kicking no cash, she get paid down. She a proud guy, she screaming hey now. 10 toes down, wanna play down. I roll by up in the beans, what to say now? Probably smoke, but I really see a gray cloud. When the time we gon' last till the 12th round. She got my phone up, but I don't need her. iPhone bill, get her feet back. She a gold digger, I try to see her. She said she rockin' with me, but I don't believe her. She looking for a caller, so wanna call her. She the daddy just in case she needs some dollars. Cash right, she might holler. And if you care for attention, then no bother. Baby, get your soul right, we truly need it. We all got skeletons and our secrets. Angel in the skies, you fighting demons. Shepherd party, you function for no reason. Really run a checkup, I'm bleeding. Wavy hair, wavy flow, I can see it. Put your mind at work till then you gon' be it. People living on the field and I feel it. Going out like a pilot and a scholar. Get right game when we baby keep your drama. Finish blue, $100 pretty dollars. Stock market about to crash, you stock up. But I don't need a iPhone bill. Get her feet back, she a gold digger. I try to see her. She said she rockin' with me, but I don't believe her. She looking for a car. I should the daddy just in case she needs some dollars. And if might holler. And if you
Jug finesse them with this one. Giving all that is evil influence. Conscious mind, that's all about this gold on my wrist. I come out for an opportunity and opportunities. Never get sent telling, I never get service. Take a shot on this free throw, that's a hit and miss. 3-point and I got BT and G with an assist. Depending on my lifestyle, but they grinding like this. And I stay down, I'm shiny like this. I'm a dying breed, never find me again. Never down and out because I'm always about to win. I don't care what side you're on, gotta stay on your fence. On 56, Nicolas Cage with the trick. Foul on the play, coach, they capping again. It's time for me to get back in and it's lacking again. I don't care, girl, you can do you and your ratchet old friends. You think you would join everybody past it again. Nothing you do is the sauce, nothing you do is the top. Nothing you do is just stop. Not enough of us to be talking, yeah. Don't diss me, I'm fast with the pack. I don't care about the studio talk, you can cash these hands. Living on that is easily influenced. Conscious mind, I was all about this gold on my wrist. I'm out for an opportunity and opportunities. Never get sent telling, I never get service. Take a shot on each free throw, that's a hit and miss. 3-point and I got BT and G with an assist. Depending on my lifestyle, but it's
frizzy and kind of uneven. Trying on air.
Say about my feelings, man, I'm trying to get that bag. People they gon' talk, they ain't got nothing while you brag. We don't do none of that sauce. In the streets we don't do talk. None to come back my losses. None from all of the bosses. Yeah. Bitch me rolling, they be dreaming of a triple beam. People talking about the stuff that they ain't never seen. I be caught up in this lifestyle, stuck in between. Trying to live in peace while you trying to cause a scene. I'm in the rough, now I'm shiny again. Around this whole world, you won't find me again. Couldn't stand me, they like me again. I ain't falling for your tricks, not never again.
Couldn't stand me, they like me again. I ain't falling for your tricks, not never again. You ain't the baddest that I know, but you're still fire. You ain't the baddest that I know.
Gotta watch my back, this life they ain't pain with. Got my knee right in that ain't hit. Rich girl, I make it. Gotta watch my back, this life dangerous. The ones that do me in once you came with. Got my money right when that pain hit.
But you still fire. She been feeling on the low, I can take you higher. Ain't nobody gotta know. We can keep quiet. Hey, CPG train to go. Don't let it be a riot. Don't let it be a riot. Don't put your pain, baby, in the bottle. Celebrate today, don't worry about tomorrow. Always stay paid, always been my motto. She ain't me focus, even if she a model. Put up in the cool, now I'm feeling special. Great credit, baby, it's a flex, though. Coming for me, not your flex up. Oh, give me my space, gotta watch my back, this life dangerous. The ones do you in once you came. Okay. Got my money right when that pain hit. Okay. Little rich girl, I make you famous. Gotta watch my back, this life dangerous. The ones do you in once you came with. Got my money right when that pain hit. Little rich girl, I make you famous. But you still fire. She been feeding on the low. I can take you higher. Hey, ain't nobody gotta know. We can keep quiet. G train to go. Don't let it be a riot. Don't let it be a riot. So we know
about when I take you out. I don't trust us, so you can't come to my house. I'm about to back what they talking about. Yeah. Gotta watch my back, this like dangerous. Oh yeah. The ones do you in once you came. Oh yeah. Got money right when that pain hit. Hey, rich girl, I make you famous. Gotta watch my back, this like dangerous. Oh yeah. The ones do you in once you came. Oh yeah. Got my money right when that pain hit. The rich girl, I make you famous. But you still fire. She been feeling on the low. I can take you higher. Ain't nobody gotta know. We can keep quiet. TG train to go. But let it be a riot. Let it be a riot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski.
Arriba. Drop top, baby, okay. Okay. Side. You like my moves. I bust down, make a play, baby, every day like ooh. You like my moves. Okay. Baby, okay. Drop top, baby, okay. Sex in the city all day. Do your way. Drop top, baby, okay. Okay. In the city all day. Do your way. You like my bust down and make a play, baby. Oh, you like my moves. Okay. Yeah, baby, okay. Drop top, baby, okay. Sex in the city all day. Do your way. Drop top, baby, okay. Okay. City all day. I'ma tell you lies, I'ma hold you tight. I'ma break you off, girl, it's only right. Take you to the school like you go to Mike. She say it feel wrong, but she know it's right. Hate when I'm with the bros, cause you know they tight. Don't be mad at them hoes, they only try. She like, what drop down like you owe me 5. What you tell her? Show you right. If it was wet down there, I hit a swim move. If the hoes close up, I hit a spin move. If I drop and go ranger, that's a big move. I control all these haters when it's thick move. Sniff move, I make the brick move. Big cookie in the stew, we smoking big glue. Counting money on the phone while I sip juice. Snow game, DT, you know the click move. Drop down, and you okay? Okay, can you make my day? Queen shawty underlay. Drive like a lot of moves to make. I'ma bring it back like a quick fade. Hey, they hate it cause I be making moves. I do what I gotta do. I ain't tryna bother you. Get out my way, make it through. Ooh, you like my moves. I bust down, make it play, baby, every day. Like, ooh, you like my moves. Okay, baby, okay. Drop top, baby, okay. Sex in the city all day. Do your way. Drop top, baby, okay. Sex in the city all day. Do your way. Like my moves, I bust down and make a play, baby, every day like ooh. You like my moves, okay, yeah, baby, okay, drop top, baby, okay, okay, in the city all day, do your way, drop top, baby, okay, okay, in the city all day.
I took her to the booth, do you like my moves? I took her to the room, we had a champagne party. Got a model chick with me and her nickname Barbie. She called me when she lonely and she hate being sober. Got the heart of a soldier and she always stay solid. When I was down, she was the only one riding. When I got her, I caught lightning in the bottle. Feel like I won the lotto, gun on fully auto. Finessed her out of penny, I was raised by a savage. I'm talking about money, she talking about marriage. I tell her when she mad, don't use sex as a weapon. I give you driving the pros only if you stay loyal. We go overseas or we can stay local. Call me a boss, I'm dripping in sauce. If she leave me, she taking the loss. But she gon' stay with me, I lay down the law.
Drop down, baby, okay, okay. Can you make my day? My day. Can you shawty underlay? Drive like a lot of moves to make. I'ma bring it back like a quick fade. Hey, they hate it cause I be making moves. I do what I gotta do. I ain't tryna bother you. Get out my way, make it through. Ooh, you like my moves. I bust down, make a play. Every day like ooh, you like my moves. Okay, baby, okay. Drop top, baby, okay. Sex in the city, okay. Do your way. Drop top, baby, okay. Okay, city, okay. Do your way. my moves. Trying to make a play, baby, my moves. You like my moves, okay? Yeah, any okay, any okay. Sex and Mercedes, okay. Louis, okay. Top, any okay, okay, okay.
I got plenty of games, let me slide right through. She said she ain't never seen moves like you. I can tell you what I do, but my for the limit of some shoes. Only wore them twice in the night. Me and bro did that. Plus a whole zip, we control that. We attack. I done seen the how I'm moving in the streets. You can see the piece, yellow big bank tank, big ships like a fleet. Big plate of food like a feast. Your girl costs cheap.
Okay, can you make my day? Wait, can you shout it out? Drive like some egg, bring it back like a quick fade. Hey, cause I be making moves, I do what I gotta do. I ain't tryna bother you, get out my way, make it through. Ooh, you like my moves, I bust down, make a play, baby, every day like ooh. You like my moves, okay, any okay, drop top, any okay, Sex and Mercedes, okay, do it your way, drop top, any okay, Sex and Mercedes, okay, do it your way, okay.
All right, bet. All right, bet. All right. Top of it, y'all. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna get this. I just dropped my blunt, bro. What the hell? Oh, there it go. I ain't even light it yet. This motherfucker blending in this brown ass carpet. But top of it. We're gonna get into some stuff in a second. We're gonna get into some topics and stuff in a second. Y'all know how I do. I like to jam out to the music. I like to get it in with the music. So, like I said, once again, I'm gonna repeat it. I hope you guys get your minds right during the spring break. It's finally winding down. Let's get into the nitty gritty. We're getting to the second quarter of the year. I hope you guys had a great first quarter. I know I for sure did. And it's going to continue to be great this way. Excited for the things that are here to come. First and foremost, let me do my music update. So I've been going through little disputes over the years and be getting blackballed by Spotify and DistroKid in the distribution that I was under. Not to get too much in detail, but been going through a little dispute with them. And parted ways with DistroKid and decided to go to another distributor. When I was with that distributor, they were being so difficult about my samples. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do now? And I did some research. We all know that the numbers on Spotify are smoke and mirrors. A lot of them are allegedly being botted. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't want to get flagged for nothing. So allegedly they're being botted. And since that's the case, we can't really fully go by their numbers saying that they're number one. When I go around and I did my own research, I went around asking every single person I knew. I asked every single individual and person I knew. I was like, hey, what do you stream on when you listen to music? And I promise you, 85 to 90% of them said that they stream on YouTube. They say they use YouTube for everything. When it comes to streaming, figuring out how to do things, how to put things together, all that, they say they go to YouTube for it. So I was like, oh, interesting. I even told a couple of people who were kicking it with me back then, and I was doing work with a couple of years ago. I was telling them like, hey, we shouldn't be focusing on Spotify no more because there's a little smoke and mirrors. There's being politics around it. They're trying to blackball people. They're trying to stop people from going up after a while. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I got so big on Spotify and Apple Music that I really thought I was bigger than the program, to the point where I figured out the game to the where Spotify and them had to figure out a way to stop me. I promise you. And so they were like, "Nah, he's doing too good." You feel me? Like every time I drop a million streams on their platforms, literally songs is 100,000, 10,000, 50,000, 60,000, so on and so forth. My numbers going crazy. I was sitting there showing people on my social media throughout the years. You feel me? How my numbers was going crazy. You feel me? Doing a lot of streams on a platform, being one of their top artists, and they were using me and putting my face on playlists. Bullshit you not. I had homegirls tagging me and stuff saying I just barely clicked on Spotify and your face is right there on the first page. And then she tagged me in a post on Instagram, was like, "Hey, you made it, baby. I'm proud of you." You feel me? So, like, you know, and DistroKid, how I feel about DistroKid, I feel like I'm always ahead of my time with a lot of stuff, bro. Like, it's like God gave me a gift of foresee the future, bro, and foresee things. Like, bro, I can see things unfolding before it happens. It's a gift of mine. So it kind of helps me prepare and stay prepared and stay ready for what's to come. And I try to warn everybody around me. And those people do not listen. I promise you, they don't listen. They follow their own thing. They do their own thing. I'm like, okay, do your thing. And then at the end of the day, they end up seeing that I was actually right on what I was talking about. So I told everybody during them times in 2020, maybe 2 or 3, that, hey, niggas need to start live streaming. Niggas need to start blogging. Niggas need to start doing hand and feet and being in doing the stores to pass out their music and telling people, hey, listen, trying to get people getting their stuff on cars. And I was telling dudes all this stuff, bro. I promise to God. And I even said niggas need to pivot to YouTube. I told niggas this. YouTube is not going anywhere. These other platforms might go somewhere. Because before it was Spotify, it was Hoaxshare. Before Hoaxshare, it was LimeWire. These things come and go. Apple Music might not go nowhere because Apple is a big product, ain't a big company. So Apple might not go nowhere either. Be honest, Apple's not going anywhere either. But as far as like YouTube, bro, YouTube been out since 2005. YouTube is barely 21 years old. YouTube is a kid still. I'm older than YouTube. YouTube came out, bro, when I was 13 years old. I remember YouTube first came out. It was only kids on the platform. Mind you, note that. Kids are always going to keep shit hot. That's the reason why I pivoted years ago to catering things to the younger audience, to kids. That's why I started nonprofits. That's why I started working in schools. That's why I'm currently working in a school and working with kids, the next generation. That's what we are about. Reaching out and making sure these younger people, because the people my age, not going to listen. People older than me, not going to listen. It's the people that look up to me and that coming behind me. I want the world to be a better place from what it was when I first came in this motherfucker. Facts. But getting to the point, I told niggas a long time ago, like, hey, bro, niggas need to start pivoting and going to YouTube and start live streaming. I told niggas this. Boom, live streaming take off. Now niggas have a hard time streaming. I'm sitting there doing my thing. They see me. I started streaming literally in 2023 or 2024 because I saw it. I saw what was the next wave. I always see the next wave, bro. I promise to God. So when I wanted to get back to my story, dude, I was one of the first people in the IE, bro, that was on DistroKid. None of these niggas was fucking with DistroKid. None of these niggas was on them platforms yet. These dudes barely start putting their stuff on streaming platforms literally after me. My shit was on streaming platforms in 2019. 2019, because I know in 2020, that was the next wave. I started live streaming in 2024. Why? Because I knew in 2025, the next 5 years, that was going to be the next wave. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Never let nobody set up on you. My pops taught me that. Don't let nobody set up on you. Don't let nobody get a chance to figure you out and create an advantage. No. Stay ahead of the curve at all times. That's what we do around here. And I teach my young that. Facts. Just saying. So hear me out when I say this. Okay, bad. But hear me out when I say this. Big facts. Hear me out when I say this, you guys. Always make sure that you are ahead of the curve. Always know what's the next niche. That's how you last a long time. And then I'm always ahead of I'm telling you, bro. And I'm so grateful that I stayed true to who the fuck I am in everything I do. I created my identity a long time ago, bro. When I was 15 years old, bro, I knew this is what I was going to be. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I knew I was a teacher because I used to preach when I was 13 at church. So I knew I was able to teach stuff. I used to be sitting there at school helping kids with homework, helping kids with tests. I'm telling you, bro, I'm sitting there getting A's and B's on the chemistry tests, and dudes is looking at me during finals like, hey, what's number 4? And I'll be like this: C, B, D, A. Facts. Stop me if I'm lying. Carter High, these niggas know. These niggas was sitting there looking at me for help, and I was literally goofing off singing in class and still passing. The people who sat next to me, they failed Spanish class, right? They were mad as fuck, like, how the fuck did you pass and you go to Spanish 2? And we still stuck in Spanish 1, and we were sitting right next to you. I'm like, dude, I was goofing with y'all, but I was still pinning that shit. I was still paying attention. I was multitasking. I was goofing with y'all and still had an ear to him. And when I went home, I did the work. Just saying. So my point being is be ahead of the curve. Always make sure you're so. This is, like I said, this is why I'm jumping all over the place. My bad. But this is why I'm so grateful for my career and everything so far. This is how I know I'm going to last a lifetime. The songs that I made, I knew that they weren't up to that time. I knew I was speaking for a future thing. If it makes sense. If that makes sense. So when I made Winning Season 1, 2, and 3, I knew that the things that God was putting in me and the things that I was seeing at the time, I knew I was foreseeing something. And that's the reason if you play them songs now, they still go till this day for right now. I just played literally was playing my albums from 2020, 2021, and 22, bro. And it sounds like it's still current right now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. There's people that's commenting on these albums saying, hey, I remember I bought this CD from you in Walmart. That's why we do this. And I'm going to tell you this. This goes back to my point. I met one of my little homies, bro. One of my little homies, I bumped into him the other day, probably last week. My little homie, Devontae. Shout out to him. He go by, what do you go by? He go by something Bambino. I forgot his rap name. My bad. That's my little homie. But he used to sell CDs for me back in the day. He even told me, bro, I made $1 million selling CDs for you. Did you hear what? I wish he was right here so he can literally talk. Because he said out of his own mouth, bro, I literally made $1 million fucking with you, selling your music. I helped another man make $1 million, bro. Come on now, fam. My homie said that. He was selling CDs with me, though. But let's get back to the point. He was selling CDs in front of Walmart, bro. We used to do that shit from I want to say from 2014 to 2016. We were selling CDs. This is when streaming officially became a thing. This is when I knew streaming was officially a thing. When I was sitting there, them first couple years, eating, everybody buying CDs, buying a lot of stuff, it got to the point where I didn't even have to sell CDs in the streets no more. I had little niggas selling for me. Devontae was one of them. A couple of niggas that was inconsistent, they ended up quitting. I ended up firing a couple of them. Devontae stayed strong the whole time. Stayed down the whole 3 years while we were selling CDs until it lasted. Literally. He was making thousands of dollars on literally selling CDs for me a year. Literally. So, getting back to the point. So this is when I knew streaming was about to be a thing. We're selling CDs, and then when in 2014, nobody's saying nothing. When it got to 2015, nobody really said too much about it. But when it got to 2016, into 2015, going into 2016, people start saying, do you have it on what was it? Pandora. Do you have it on Pandora? It was Pandora. Everybody's on Pandora at the time. He was like, do you have it on Pandora? And then some people was like, do you have it on Apple? Do you have it on YouTube? Do you have it on Spotify? I didn't. I had a YouTube. I started my YouTube in 2016. We can go back and look at it right now, fam. Go right now, that shit. Because this is my 10-year anniversary, bro. Like, I swear I am. I'm celebrating like a 10-year. This shit moving slow, fam. Let me see. I can show y'all like right now, bro. If this shit stop moving slow, fam. Subscribe to my channels too, man. This is my daughter's channel. She's gonna go media streaming for mainly sports. This is my sports channel. This is my company channel. It is other acts. We're not gonna just do music on there. It's gonna be a lot of entertainment and stuff that's gonna be incorporated on this channel. With different people who are gonna be signed to TNG, not just as artists, but as comedians and everything else, and content creators and everything else. We're gonna represent everything, every talent. So. And this is the Tone Heart catalog. And this is my catalog page. And we're going to talk about that right here in a second. But let's get to my main page, my main stuff, which is my videos. Because I wanted to show y'all. All right, let's go down. It lets me go down. Let's go all the way down. Let's go all the way down. Let's see. Come on. Keep going. Come on. This shit moving slow. Y'all see this? This shit moving hella slow, fam. Look, this shit moving slow. And tweaking. I told y'all, sorry for the technical. I'm already done a couple, so got a lot of cameras, a lot of mics coming in, bro. A lot of cameras, a lot of mics. It's gonna be a lot of vlogs, a lot of reactions, a lot of food reactions. Okay, we're here. All right, so look, the first video, and that's ironically, I did it with my homegirl Trish B on a feature. So my first video, shout out to her too, though, by the way, because she helped me get back in my grind and my wits with the video shit, and we're really focusing. Like when I was like at the ends wits with stuff, I started doing gospel. Like I've made a pivot to do gospel, and a lot of people weren't accepting to that at first, and there was a lot of mixed reviews with that, and man, she like our style of music at the time, like we were barely trying to do modern. We're trying to do modern music in the church, and they were not liking it. They thought we were trying to be too worldly. And bro, like when we did this and this video went up, bro, they had no choice but to let us start performing in church. They had no choice but to start letting us do stuff, bro. And it was because of her like willing to stand with me at that time when nobody wanted to. You feel me? When people were too afraid to stand next to me, because of me coming from the streets trying to come into church. But man, shout out to her, man. Shout out to Trish. But I was about to be 10 years ago because we did this video August 25th, 2016. That's when I started knowing it was all about streaming 10 years ago. And I'm telling you, we're doing really well, and we're growing, and we're going to be continuously growing. So at the same time, bro, like I said, bro, I saw then, really saw then. I was selling CDs, literally selling CDs. and saw then like, hey, I'm going to have to make a pivot. I'm going to have to adjust. That's the people's problem. Some people's problem. They cannot adjust with the times. And then by the time they finally adjust with the times, it already done passed you. Keeping it real. That's the reason why I'm still here. Dude, I go to these elementary schools and work at, dude, I literally walked this elementary school and every kid knew who I was. Literally. And it was like, are you Maya Hart's dad? I'm like, yeah. I mean, mind you, my daughter's cousins go there too. But because of the work I put in with the next generation, them kids, word of mouth, spread to other kids. And when they see me in person, it's like, dang, we get to be with a famous person in person. When I wear my YouTube hat, they be like, oh, you work for YouTube? Oh, I seen your page. I seen your stuff. I like your stuff. They sharing it with their friends. That's how it works. Kids are going to give you an honest critique. They're going to tell you if it's in, if it sucks or not. They're going to keep you here. People your age, haters. People older than you, haters. People younger than you, which is why I think it's the next generation, because I don't care about what the older crowd do. They're set in their ways. I don't care what my peers do. They're set in their ways. But I do care what happens to the kids that are looking up to me that come behind me, who brains haven't developed yet. Those are the ones who I care about. Those are the ones who I do this for. And they're the ones who look up to me. The kids who are in their 20s right now, who are 18, 19, saying, Tone, I looked up to you. I listened to your music back when in Rialto, and these days I was only a kid. People who were 8, 9 years old at the time are now 20 now. They were 8 or 9 at the time, and they're 20-something now, because I've been doing this for like 10, 15 years. And they're like, I grew up on you. To me, you're a goat to me out here. That's what I do this for. It ain't about no monetary gain. Money comes with this stuff. But it's because I put in the hard work, bro. I dedicate my whole life to this shit. I cut off friends for this shit, bro. If I feel like a friend is not seeing it the way I see it. What Kendrick saying that song, I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Nigga, facts. I will cut my own mother off if she don't see it the way I see it. And I love her to death. But if business-wise, I will not bring her into business with me if she don't see it the way I see it. And I'm doing it the way God telling me to do it. Literally. So if you come in here fucking with me, you following God, bro, because I'm following God too. And we gonna do this God's way, bro. And if you don't want to do it God's way, get lost. No hard feelings. We can be friends still. It don't matter. I say that shit wholeheartedly to everybody. I done had really close friends and start fucking with them with the music shit because nigga, like y'all niggas not seeing it the way I see it. And then I take a step back or something to see what they doing or see how they doing with their shit. They not doing nothing with their shit. At least do take some of the shit I taught you or that you learned from being under me. Some of them do though. Some of them do. But come on now. But let's get into some other stuff. Let me show you another thing. So we got this too going on. We got this too. Let me see. This is my page. Let me go home and boom. This is me, LeBron, catch Jordan. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Where you see right here on the bottom, it says collaborations and stuff. And shot, man, I'm barely getting this page started. I barely started this page like this week. And if you go to it, it says Tone Heart Catalog. I'm changing. This is the announcement. I am officially, this page is strictly the branding. I'm going to be reacting to a lot. There's going to be a lot of live streams, a lot of just regular videos that talks about different topics, and me going to a lot of places to bring like light and awareness to certain people that are doing great things in the IE or certain areas, whether it's a person with a food restaurant, a person with a hair salon, barbershop, anything. Like, bro, I'm gonna be like doing that type of content, and doing a lot of content on how to do music, how to distribute music, how to roll out your albums, how to find the right beats, stay on topic steps, and everything on how to of the artistry of how to just do this stuff, the love of the game. We're going to talk about that. And I'm gonna have down the line, I'm gonna have another channel that deals with strictly with math and language arts and Spanish and teaching other younger kids. So I'm gonna have that too down the line. It's gonna be after language arts and geometry and chemistry and expanded form and all the good things that come with math and language arts. That's gonna really help the kids do well academically. I'm gonna start a channel for that. But for my catalog, which I'm separating, that's the reason why I deleted a lot of my new songs, because like I said, them new songs, y'all don't even need to know them or hear them right now, because the old stuff is still going up. That's the reason why I made that decision. And I'm already writing out skits and stuff for this stuff, so I can really wish out this new stuff how I want to. But the old stuff is still doing great, which is amazing. So if we go to the Tone Hard catalog page, which we already have 21 subscribers, my goal is to get to like at least 100 let's get to 100 by next week. By next week, let's get to 100 subscribers. And then let's say within 2 months, let's get to 1,000, and we'll figure out the next goal. But within at least a week, by next week, let's get to 100 subscribers. And by, let's say, by June, let's get to 1,000. So that's the goal. That's the goal for this channel. All right. So this is the Tone Hard catalog channel. It's gonna have all my mixtape series. It's gonna have all my albums from throughout the years, starting from my gospel stuff all the way up. So my first album, Tone Hard Road to Redemption, everybody says it's a classic. These I sold these as CDs. These are three were the CDs. And even on the comment section in here, a lot of people are saying like, "Oh yeah, you sold this to me in Walmart. I remember this album." And some people say they still got the CD. So shout out to y'all for man still holding it down. Hard game. But this is the Tone Hard catalog page. So all my albums for all my songs are on this page, and I'm still uploading. I gotta still upload Red Print, so the Red Print series will get uploaded today, and I gotta put on the A side of Heart Life. And I think that'll be all for like as far as the old catalog. And then I'll be caught up as far as my catalog. And a lot of stuff got cut, as if you were paying attention to a lot of stuff. A lot of songs got cut, a lot of stuff because a lot of reasons. And I'm gonna show y'all a couple things. I'll be trying to tell people, make sure you lock in with a beat producer and lock in with them for years. At least 10 producers. I want to tell you guys this. Now, I'm not you. I'm trying to finish it. I'm not going to lie to you. A copyright strike. The reason being is because one of my beat guys did not clear a sample for an album. But if you look at all my albums, look at restriction right here. If you look right here where it says restrictions, look over here. For Winning Season 3, none. Winning Season 2, none. Winning Season 1, none. Heart Life, none. Red Print 4, 3, all the 2, none. None. Restrictions, none. What's the restriction on this one? Well, let's look at it. For the Love of, right here, Killing Me Softly with his song. It's because I did a sample from Lauryn Hill's song. I did a Lauryn Hill's song from her sample, and her label is going to collect off his album on behalf of Columbia. Anybody that knows what Columbia is a music label that Lauryn Hill is signed to. And it's because I have the content that's found right here is from Killing Me Softly. It's because we didn't clear the sample. And shout out to the people who be clearing my samples, because I do be getting samples cleared. And there is a way to get your samples cleared. You're going to have to pay, but you got to get them cleared. Let me see. It's right here. Oh, let me pause it. Let me pause that because I don't want the stream to get blocked. Hold on. I don't want the stream to get blocked. Let me stop that. I'm tweaking. I'm definitely tweaking for that. I'm out of pocket for that. But I showed you guys all that to tell you this. I own everything. I own all the music for this. And the people who made the beats, all this stuff is in the description and the credit. Wavy Trey, Militia. These are my guys. Right here, Cortez Black, Chris Levels. Those are my guys. Rosie, my guy. You know what I mean? Even I credit my father because my father helped me write Heart Life. And so it's a big importance to own your stuff because you will get a copyright strike and you don't want to get 3 of them. You definitely don't want to get 3 of them. So that's that. All right. This is my theory. Let me light the blunt for this. Light the blunt for this. Records are meant to be broken. Now, like I said, LeBron will never be better than Jordan, and he probably will never pass him as the GOAT. But I do still think he could catch him a championship still. This is what's going to happen. This is what I think could happen. If the Lakers win the championship this year and LeBron still decides to leave and go to Cleveland next year, Cleveland then becomes the favorite to come out the East because they have LeBron, James Harden, and Donovan Mitchell with the rest of that supporting cast. They come out of the East next year and they could win again. You have giving him back-to-back on 2 different teams on some Deion Sanders shit. I really think he can get that done. And if he do that, that'd be 6 championships. Now, will he be the finals MVP of both of them teams? Probably not. Because if the Lakers go this year, Luka most likely be finals MVP this year. And next year, I'll give him the Cleveland one. I'll give it can probably be him or Donovan Mitchell. But if he play out of his mind, he might get it by default. So he'll have 6 championships, 5 finals MVPs, 4. He'll still be short of Jordan because he ain't going to have more finals MVPs than him. That'll still be the argument there. He won't have more MVPs, regular season MVPs than him. But it can be an argument. And I ain't got nothing against Brian no more. I used to be a big hater of bro. I used to hate LeBron, bro. I used to hate LeBron. I mean, despise that nigga. I couldn't stand that nigga. Because he was challenging Kobe's legacy. You feel me? But records meant to be broken, you feel me? He'll basketball-wise, he'll never be better than Kobe, but nigga, his career, his numbers, his stats, I mean, come on now. We can't be stupid and be dumb, nigga. 43,000 points. I mean, you feel me? Like, bro doing his thing. You feel me? You can't really knock it. You can't knock that shit at all. You feel me? And on top of that, bro play for my team. On top of that, bro play for my team. So I really be on a hater shit with a nigga on my team. I can't stand when niggas be saying they Laker fans, but they hate LeBron. I'm like, bro, you've been on the team for like 8 years, bro. Get over it. He been with us. He done showed he's loyal to us. He done showed that he's loyal to the purple and gold. This man wants to come back next season. He wants to come back next season, and his coaching staff like, hell no. I mean, the management is like, hell no. We don't even want you back. You want to come back? You better come back and bring effort. You better dive on them floors. You better be out there. We gave you our roster is really good enough to win a championship. Should no team be able to beat Luka Doncic, however the fuck, Luka the Don, and LeBron James on the same team? Like, there's no way, bro, that the team should just be bulldozing y'all like that. I don't give a damn about no OKC. All they got is one guy and a bunch of great role players. The Spurs, them niggas is a different animal, though. Them niggas is some beans. Now, I ain't gonna the Spurs is a different story. Them niggas is some dogs, some rough riders. Something wrong with them niggas. I don't know. I'm scared of the Spurs. And y'all already know, I felt the same way with Oklahoma City last year. This is how I felt about Oklahoma City last year when they was playing like some dogs last year. They kind of still playing like dogs, but it's like on some like I know I'm all that type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, when Golden State won the championship and then the next year they won 73 games. That's how I feel with them niggas. Like, you're going to fall at some point. That's how I feel about them. But Spurs? I ain't got nothing bad to say about them boys. Them boys is exactly who I told y'all they was going to be. And I said this on hella streams a while back, a long time ago, saying how the Spurs was back once they drafted Wemby. And said that they were going to, wasn't going to take that long for them to get back rolling. I wasn't wrong about that either. Because I said if they do suck for 2 years, that means you got 2 straight, you're going to have great quality draft picks. What do they get? For 3 straight years, yeah, or really 2 straight years, they had great quality draft picks. They got Castle 1 year, and then the next year, I think they got Harper. And they had some other great role players that they developed to have on that team. Boston is nice, B. But Boston, Tatum just got to get his legs under him. I just don't trust that. Tatum got to get his legs under him. If Tatum don't get his legs under him, this is the team that nobody's talking about that I've been on, nigga, for the last 6-7 years. The Charlotte fucking Hornets. LaMelo fucking Ball. Nigga, and I told y'all LaMelo was ill. I told y'all LaMelo was the future, my nigga. I'm going to give me a LaMelo Ball jersey, nigga, for sure. That's my favorite basketball player in the NBA outside of LeBron and Luka on the Lakers. LeBron and Luka, and then there's LaMelo. LeBron, my favorite player because he's on my team. And nigga, this nigga's still the best player in the league. I don't fuck with nobody say. Ain't nobody better than LeBron right now. I don't fuck with nobody say. Nobody's better than LeBron. Nobody. LeBron is still the best player, period. Don't listen to none of this stuff these people saying. Because when they come down to it, and in playoff time, and we getting them deep runs, and the way we playing now, we getting a deep run, yeah, it's going to be scary hours. Be very afraid if that man gets a deep run and he starts smelling blood. LeBron is great at when he smells blood, he becomes a really crazy killer. LeBron is one of them people that front runs, for sure. Back and forth game get a little shaky sometimes for him. But when he know he got his foot on your neck, and he know if all he got to do is win one game or do this, and he can go win a championship, or he can go to the next round and play an easy opponent to get to one. Oh, once LeBron James smells blood, it's a wrap, my nigga. I don't care how old the nigga is. I'm telling you. Once that man starting to let him get past, let them niggas get close to get to a conference final. Let them be up 3-2, and all they got to do is win that game 6. Watch how crazy them niggas go in game 6. They might whoop them niggas' ass, blow them out by 20, boom, in the conference finals. Or let them be up 3-2 in the conference finals. Watch how LeBron play in that game 6. When that man smells blood, I've been watching LeBron his whole career. When he smells blood, he's great at this. He smell it, he go for it. He go crazy. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. Just saying. Just saying. But the Hornets is the scariest team in the East. They're not afraid of nobody. And they're playing with house money. Nobody believes in them. Right now, they're sitting at 8th. They're going to get to 5th. Mark my words. Before this season, there's 7 games left. This shit's about to be the craziest 7 games you guys are ever about to see. Look at the schedules. I'm about to explain to you right now. Because you know what? We're going to look at the schedule together. We're going to look at the schedule. Let me go to. We're gonna look at the. Let's look at the standings. NBA standings. Let me share my screen with y'all. Look at the East. The East is like it. Because if you look at everybody from 10 on up, got a winning record. And if the Clippers had this record, the Clippers have 37 wins and 36 losses, and they're the 8th seed. Come on now. If the Heat were in the West, they'll be 2 games ahead of the Clippers. But we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about the East. So, Pistons look like they might end up with the number 1 seed. Celtics, they're fighting with the Knicks, but I got the Celtics getting number 2. I got the Knicks getting number 3. The Cavs, they're going to stay at 4. Okay, so the top 4 seeds look like they're going to lock up their positions pretty easy. If you look at the 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10th, this is where it gets fun. 12.0, and they're at 14.5. So they're 2.5 games. The 10th is 2.5 games from the 5th. All it takes is 2 losses and 2 wins, and you're in there. 2 losses here, 2 wins, you're in. You're in the 5th or 6th seed. You don't want to lose down the stretch. So the Hawks right now are the 6th seed. Let's look at the Hawks schedule. So they just Celtics. They play the Kings today. They might smack the Kings. Not gonna lie. Then they play the Celtics again in Atlanta. I got the Celtics getting that. Then they got to play the Magic, a team that's fighting for playoff position. And the Magic are at home. That's not looking good for them. They might lose 2 in a row. That's already 2 in a row that they could possibly lose. The Nets, they only care about getting draft picks. They only care about being in a lottery. They're gonna whoop the Nets. They play the Knicks. The Knicks are still fighting for a top seed. They might lose there. They play the Cavs back-to-back, and then they play the Heat. Their final 4 games, they're cooked. They're cooked. They're going to definitely lose 1, 2. I don't know. And Miami's at home. I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. But then let's say 1, 2. They could possibly lose 6 of their last 8. 5 of their last 8. So let's look back at the standings. They lose 5 games. That puts them at -5 plus, so that's -5, +5 on the loss column, right? So +5 in the loss column, that's 44 wins. Let's say they only win 3 games out of the next 8 games. Let's look at the Hornets schedule. This is where it's going to get fun. They play the Celtics tomorrow. The Hornets, and the Hornets they play today. Today they play the Sixers. This is a big game for them, and they've been balling on crazy. I got the Hornets winning today. They're better than the Sixers. They're going to beat the Sixers. So that's another win for them. Boom. They play the Celtics tomorrow. Now, so this is on a back-to-back. They're going to lose to the Celtics. I'm sorry. They're probably going to lose right here. And it's the final game of their homestand. They're on a 7-game homestand. And so far on the homestand, they're 5-0. They beat the Heat. They beat the Magic. They beat the Grizzlies. They beat the Kings. And look at how much they're winning by. 30. Almost 30 right here. 23 right here. They won by 44 right here. And they just whooped on the Knicks by 11. They're going to play the Sixers today. They're going to play a tough game against the Sixers today. I got them pulling it out. They might even whoop the Sixers. Their best bet is to try to blow these niggas out, like how they've been doing everybody else. That's their best bet, is to blow out the fucking Sixers. They blow them out today. Then you get the rest of your starters in the 4th quarter, and you probably got a chance to beat the Celtics tomorrow in a close battle. If you can shut it out, even though, but I know they're going to lose one of these games. And the Celtics got the last game. Go see. Look at that. Look, 108-89. I was watching that game. The Celtics got their ass whooped by the Hornets. It was no contest. So, with that being said, Celtics might be looking for revenge right here, especially Jaylen Brown. And they got rest. I don't think the Celtics play today. I could be wrong. If they're both on back-to-backs, I got the Hornets. But if the Celtics is coming in rested, Celtics is going to probably win by 10 or 12 because they're playing on a back-to-back. Now, they play the Nets. Nets don't care. They play the Suns, and the Suns beat them, but they're at home. They're going to beat the Suns at home. Then they play the Pacers at home. They'll beat them. Then they got to play the Timberwolves, and then they got the Celtics again, Pistons, then the Knicks. The way the Hornets are playing, I got them winning, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got them getting revenge on the Pistons. Pistons are going to be playing without Cade. So 6. If they go 6-2, that puts them with 46 wins. Right? Am I right? I'm a math teacher. I should know this stuff. Let me see. 9, so plus 6, 45 wins. I'm wrong. Sorry. My math was off. Well, 6-2. No. They got to lose 2 games. Yeah. No, I was right. No. I was right. Because they got 9 games left, and from what I counted then. So they got to go 7-2. And that will push them to the 5th seed. The Hawks will be probably at the 4th or 7th. Let's look at the Sixers' final games. They Hornets, they're going to lose that game. They're going to play the Heat in Miami. Then they play the Timberwolves, the Pistons, the Rockets, the Spurs. Yeah, that's a lot. This is an L. This is an L. That's 3 losses, 4 losses. Oh, they're going to the play-in. The Sixers are going to be like the 9th seed. The Sixers and the Hawks might be cooked. They might be cooked. Because Hornets, Sixers, Hawks. Let's look at the Magics. Damn, cooked. Hawks. They better hope they win that one. Then they got an easy one to get to Mavericks. But Mavericks, they've been playing pretty good lately. Pelicans, they've been trying to spoil people's runs. Don't sleep on these 2 games, but let's see. Pistons, they might lose that one. Timberwolves, Celtics. Yeah, they got 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4. And they play the Raptors tomorrow. Oh, yeah. They might be, let's see. 1, 2, 3. They lose 5 games. They might, let's see, where would they end up if they lose 5 games? 43 wins, and the Hawks will finish ahead of them. And then I said the Sixers might lose 6 games, so they might be with 43 wins. But so in the standings, what it look like they're ahead of the Magic though. So Sixers will probably be right. So it'll be Hornets. What the Raptors got? We ain't looked at this. Magic, Pistons. Okay, those 2 are too tough. Then they play the Celtics, the Heat twice, and the Knicks. 1, 2, 3. That 5th seed, I'm telling you, the Hornets might get the 5th seed. So this is how I got to finish it. How many games do I have the Raptors losing? The Raptors got a good squad, though. Raptors be balling. And the Pistons ain't got their dudes, so they lose this game. Magic. The Pistons still get the number 1 seed if they play as smart. Because who the Pistons got left? Because I'm seeing a lot of people playing the Pistons. They must have a tough schedule. Ooh, yeah, Celtics getting the number 1 seed. Celtics might get number 1. It depends. Let me see. Because they had 20 losses, they have to lose probably. But nah, they on a tiebreaker because I think I don't think the Celtics ever beat the Pistons this season. I think they swept the Celtics. Because the Pistons play the Timberwolves today. Then they play the Thunder on Monday. Then they play the Raptors. Then they play the Timberwolves again. Then they play the Sixers. Then they play the fucking Magic. Nigga, that's 6 straight games. And they ain't got K. And then they play the Hornets too down the stretch. Oh, nigga, they could easily lose 6 games. They just lost to the Hawks. They can easily lose 6 games. And if they lose 6 games, and the Celtics, let's see what the Celtics got. Because if I only got the Celtics losing once, they play the Hornets today, tomorrow. So I got them beating the Hornets maybe. But they play the Hornets twice. So that's going to be tough. The Hornets might get one of those games. It's a rarity that they get both of them, but the Hornets might get one. So let's say they lose 1 to the Hornets. I got them beating the Hawks. I got them beating the Heat. I got them beating the Raptors, beating the Bucks, beating the Knicks, beating the Pelicans, beating the Magic. The only team they can possibly lose to is the Hornets. So they go 7-1, and then if the Pistons lose 6, and they only lose 1, Celtics gonna get the number 1 seed, bro. Celtics could get the number 1 seed. Celtics got to make sure they win them games, or they ain't no gimmies. The Hornets ain't no fucking punks, and the Hornets is my sleeper to go to the conference finals. If the Hornets get to the 5th or 6th seed, I'm picking them to go to the conference finals for sure. For sure. For sure. We ain't even talking about the West yet. The East is, we talking about the Eastern Conference. We talking about the Eastern Conference, bro. This is how good the Eastern got. And people want to have this narrative that the East is not good. No, bro, you niggas tweaking. Let's go to the West now. The Spurs are 2.5 from the Thunder. Let's see who the Thunder got in their final stretch. Let's say they play the Knicks tomorrow, they play the Pistons, and they play the Lakers twice. They play us twice. And they play the Thunder, and they play the Clippers, they play the Suns. Ooh, they only got one tough game, one easy game, and that's against the Jazz. But they're at home with the Knicks and Pistons. I got them pulling out them 2 games, but I got them pulling those out. Then they play us. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them. They might lose to us twice. We might get both games. We might lose, we might split or get both. So if they lose 2 games, and then the Clippers and the Nuggets might get them 2, and the Clippers might get them 2. So they could possibly lose. And don't sleep on the Knicks or Pistons beating. So 5 games. Let's see who the Spurs got. Bulls, easy. Warriors, easy. Clippers, smack them. Nuggets, they're gonna get their revenge. Or they're gonna get one of these games from them. They probably only lose 1 game. Spurs might only lose 1 game. If not, they might win all of them. So if they only lose 1 game and they'll have 19 losses, and the Thunder lose 4, Spurs will be the number 1 seed. The Spurs might be the number 1 seed. Wemby might actually get MVP because the Spurs might get the number 1 seed. And they're on a 7-game winning streak. Come on now. They might win out. They might run the table. And the Thunder are going to lose 2. They're definitely losing to us. And they're going to lose a couple of them games. The Thunder are going to lose 3 or 4 games. Defending champions, they always lose out going into the playoffs. They always do. They always do. The defending champions, they get lazy they get a little lazy sometimes. But the Thunder have been hot too. They 9-1 in their last 10 games, so I ain't gonna say nothing. We 9 the top 3 seeds. Look at this. The Lakers are 9-1 in their last 10. The Spurs are 9-1 in the last 10. But Spurs getting the number 1 seed. We play the Thunder in the second round. The Lakers take out the champs. To be a champ, you got to take out the champ. Oh, I like that for the second round. And Luka done beat the Thunder before in a playoff series. Luka will cook the Thunder. The Thunder ain't ready for Luka in a playoff series. Fuck no. Okay. I think this might stay. Only thing I see changing is 1 and 2. The Lakers are going to stay at 3. Nuggets will be 4th. Timberwolves will be 5. I see that staying the same. Rockets will be 6. Lakers will play the Rockets in the first round. We're going to whoop them niggas. The Suns will be playing the Thunder in the first round because the Thunder will eventually be the 2nd seed. Spurs will be 1. Spurs will be playing the Clippers. Clippers might get swept. Kawhi might give them 1 game. In the play-in, I got the Clippers beating the Trailblazers. I got the Trailblazers beating the Warriors, and I got the Suns beating the Clippers. And then, so Suns get the 7th seed. Clippers play the Trailblazers for the 8th seed in a tough overtime win. The Clippers get it. Yeah, that's how I see it shaping out. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It won't be the first and last time I've been wrong. Just saying, chat. This shit is crazy, though. All right. So we good on the basketball topic, right? I can move on. All right. What's next on the slate? Did y'all see this shit? Come on, YouTube. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to, cause I gotta, I'm gonna hop back on streaming. I'm gonna be on, but I'm not gonna be on this channel for the Heart Live Media. That's strictly gonna be for the sports. To react to all the basketball stuff, because basketball is crap. And so y'all know how it is. I know it's that time of the year, man. Y'all know how it is. We're gonna be getting lit late nights during the summer, streaming, having fun, doing a lot of viral videos, a lot of stuff. But we'll get right back in it. But is it did it load yet? I'm waiting for the page to load so I can get to the next topic. My bad, y'all. All right. Did y'all see this shit? I'm like, should I look on Facebook for it, or because I don't want to get flagged? It's only 6. Well, no, this ain't. Why I can't see it? Druski. So. No, it's just showing this could have been love episode. Where's the skit? Did he do it on Facebook? Where did the skit at? Know where he did the skit at? Where did he do that skit at? Let me look on Facebook. We lit, Chad. We back though. Episode 2. Episode 3. I'm gonna try to give y'all. And then since I got a lot of music already, make sure everything sounds good conceptually, albums, and that's what he. Look at Druski. Let me see. Oh, this is it. He was doing skits. He should put broski to that white girls, man. Let's see what else. Where is it? That's it. Where is it? Doing all these the what? This the one that got everybody in the uproar. People said that how the fuck he actually looked like her with the wrist hat. Serious? This nigga look like this nigga's Unc ain't having it. He look baby. Oh. Who gave him the funny face? That's not what he was gonna say. Oh, this shit funny. Hey, a lot of people just laughing, bro. Hey, a lot of people like, what up? Isn't it funny how mad they get when you hold up a mirror? Never said one name. That should still hit perfectly. Hey, we'll talk. You get the messages that he's sending in these kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. Comedy is a art. It all correlates. Comedy, all this stuff. All correlates. It's all art. But the art of comedy is like amazing, bro. How you can put awareness on a situation and make it funny, but still able to get a message across. That shit is dope. Dave Chappelle, all the greats, Eddie Murphy, all these niggas, bro. Especially Dave Chappelle, bro. Dave Chappelle be having some really great messages right here. Y'all niggas ain't shit. I even tell y'all scared. I'm sitting there, y'all. You feel me? Makeup department needs to end me. Real. Nigga, Druski is but he has backlash. And we're gonna go. Let's react to some people that react to it. Try to go to YouTube. See on homepage, y'all. Let's see what the Breakfast Club has to say. B. I heard. Where is it at? Playback speed. Million? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's a Breakfast Club reacting to it, bro. But yeah, bro. I mean, shit. For the most part, you don't want us to get started on the things that these people done put in movies that was really racist and the jokes and comedy skits that they don't let me get started on the stuff that Family Guy does. Family Guy. They say the most craziest things and racist things about everybody, but especially black people, for sure. Let me see. Black face card. A long time ago, there was a cartoon, and they called it blackface. Face is black with red lips. True story. I don't want to show you because I don't know if I get flagged. But I'm just gonna do it just like this. If you search in blackface, here the blackface with the red lips, right here again, blackface red lips. It's a cartoon, a random compilation. When the black person has blackface, red lips, a racist art form. Okay? Wikipedia, if you look at it, blackface is a practice of white performers using burned. Let's look at this. Before people try to get in an uproar, see why we are laughing at this and saying you got your nerve. Look at the kettle, calling the coal, calling the pot, or whatever that phrase is, black. Blackface is the practice of white performers using burned cork, shoe polish, or theatrical makeup to portray or excuse me, a caricature. A caricature is rendering images showing the features of dark-skinned people, a la African Americans on stage or in entertainment. They used to pretend, put on them black faces and try to act all how black people act and act all funny and pretty much mock us. And they used to do this in the early 1900s. Blackface. It was a form of, then they try to face it as like, oh no, that's just a form of art. It's right here. Look at this. So, before you punks try to get all sensitive and get your panties in a bunch, before you get all mad and sensitive, remember you did it worse first. Hit dogs gonna holler. You did it worse first. Don't get mad on how we retaliate. And we not even doing it as bad as you did it. Y'all all thought white chicks was funny. Why you can't think this is funny? But stop it. I don't really want to go through the whole interview. No, that ain't it. And Joe Budden react to it. Yeah, I didn't really like some of the stuff he said either. Where is it at? Oh, it's showing everybody else's reaction to it. Not this. Bruh. He's seen it. Revolt had it, break. Where's it at? I wrote. It's right here, though. Come on. Stuff what we talking about. Got timestamps. Excuse me. No time. Nobody with time. So thank you. It's on the play.
I would have to have a old school. The people we wouldn't be more. But today, I never talked about it, never said anything. And the reason I did it is because I was like, damn, when he called me to something, he kept kind of brushing me off when I asked for a favor. And then I kind of scrolled down and looked at when the first time I asked you 2022. And I was like, hold up, man. It's time to do something. Appreciate our conversation because you're like, yo, if you feel like, just say something. This is my process that when I rhyme, I'm trying the best rhyme I'm doing. When I do an interview, it's because I have something to promote.
Right.
Something basically going on what you told me.
Right.
And I'm like, this is kind of a long time from what you told me.
Fact.
So let me ask you this. When you first seen the lawsuit, because I never talked about it.
Right.
What was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, cause I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person, you know what I mean? And so in my mind, I was like, nah, can't I? Not you off, like you got. Clarifying was did two things for me. He did them bitches quick. When I was myself, intro, what you need, boom, boom, I got you. I fuck you. I don't even fuck with a lot of niggas. I fuck with you, boom, boom, man, I appreciate that shit.
Right.
Then when in the studio we did I'm Ready, we remade I'm Ready. I'm like, yo, we gotta get Cam on this. This shit'll be legendary.
Right.
When I hit you for that, nigga, do damn near immediately. Like we just happened to be in New York same time.
Right.
Verse in 15 minutes, you did not tell a lie when you said that. Nigga knocked the verse out. I just went to the bathroom, damn near. You know what I mean?
Right.
I walked in the other studio, hollered at niggas. My engineer came in like, yo, you said what?
Corday was there.
He was there that day?
Yeah, he was there that day.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Shout out to Corday too.
Yes, shout out to Corday. So so you did that shit quick as fuck. So mind you, as soon as you do the verse, in my mind I'm like, I say, Cam, yo, let me get your lawyer info. Let me get your manager info.
Real quick to tap it. When I did my verse so quick, it's like, you know, because I've been in the game a little longer than you, but it seemed like you was verifying. Like you listened to it, not saying you fuck with it, but you was like, Nah, I was like, you studied it. That's why I'm saying I understand where you come from being a lyricist. I remember you sitting there like, nah, this shit is all right. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because when I go back and I listen,
Right.
and it's almost a weird place for me because it's like, yo, you can.
Right.
So but I still when I'm
It's
listening,
your project though.
there you go.
It's
So
your
I'm
project.
listening almost afraid.
You don't want to tell me.
I don't want to have to tell Cam like, yo, Cam,
Right.
did you reapproach?
Right,
So
right.
if I'm listening like that, it's
Right,
really
but I would
'cause
respect that.
Then I'm hearing, I'm like, nah, this nigga went crazy. Like that's you smoked it.
No, I appreciate
So when you was leaving, you so cool, nigga smoking a black and mild on the couch. You know what I mean? Nigga knock his verse out, and then when you leave, and I say, yo, Cam, like let me get your lawyer info.
Right.
You know what I mean, or whoever, so I can get you paid. I'm on that early. Mind you, we did this song a long time ago.
Right.
You like, nah, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, nah, Cam, not like, please, like you know what I mean? You like,
I'm just
don't worry about it. My spot. Now, my spidey says I don't go up. My mind like, I don't want anybody a favor. Like one, I can't do whatever the free is. You know what I mean? So it's like, ain't this weird in my mind?
Right.
Cool, he insists, I ain't going, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to trip. Years go by, the song was probably going to come out in like a few months or something. But my
all right, we're going to skip ahead. We're going to skip ahead when we talk about
at the beginning of the show when I want to do it, and then this Kendrick thing comes up. So you have to put things on the back burner, which is fine. When you heard Kendrick make that song with Metro Boomin, and I remember years ago when y'all was first, I don't want to say first coming out, when y'all niggas was kind of established, and he did a freestyle years ago, and it was kind of like, he kind of was taking shots at everybody, not just you, period. And I remember you was like, you know, I gotta sit with this. Was back years ago, and he was like, how supposed to take this? You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to make it seem like it was competitive. When it's late,
I don't know what's going on with the like I said, bro, this stuff be skipping. I don't know why my shit be skipping like this. I don't know why, bro. I'm trying to figure this skip shit out. But I'm glad that Cam and Jcole was able to finally do this interview and sit down. You guys should go check it out. He really Jcole really discusses a lot of stuff in regards to Kendrick and the beef and the Like That song and just a lot of things, bro. It's just a couple of things that he said that just like stirred me the wrong way, especially in the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, bro. Interview with Carmelo Anthony. Y'all should check that out as well. It was like he's basically saying like his rapping is a persona. He don't really believe that he's the best rapper, really. And it was like, man, like he was like I walk around thinking I'm better than everybody? He said, no. I was like, what? As a competitor, as a rapper, Jcole, I think I'm better than you, my nigga. Like, nigga, that's the mindset when you in this thing, bro. Like, it's killed to be killed. What is you talking about, my nigga? I think I'm better than Kendrick, nigga. Whether people believe it or not, I believe it, nigga. I believe I'm better than Drake, nigga. The fuck, nigga? I think I'm better than everybody who thinks they're making music, nigga. I think I'm the greatest who ever done it, nigga. I swear I do. The only people I don't think I'm better than is Pac and Michael Jackson. And those are the people I'm chasing. Like, nigga, get real. Everybody else is lunch meat. And so, I don't know, bro. Like that stuff just like threw me in for a loop. Like, it just didn't, like how he said, it didn't sit right in my spirit. That shit didn't sit right in my spirit. Like, Jcole, what are you talking about? And I'm like, bro, it's why people look at you the way they look at you, bro. It's why niggas don't think you the GOAT, bro. Or why niggas don't think you, why people say, yeah, you nice, but you not Kendrick, you not Drake. Nigga, it's why niggas say that shit, bro. It's why niggas put you number 3. It's why they throw the bronze at you, my nigga. It's why. Like, come on, man. What is you talking about, bro? We do this shit to be the best, my nigga. This is not the nice guys league, my nigga. Like, it's not. After a while, you find yourself, like I said, bro, I did this music, bro, for so long. I was trying to be the nice guy in music, in rap. I was making a lot of spiritual stuff, and a lot of stuff lasts a lifetime. I'm seeing a lot of stuff I did last a lifetime. That's all my good spiritual, hustle, motivating music, all my heartfelt songs about my love life, telling the truth about my story, my upbringing. All that stuff is literally on the Tone Hard catalog, starting from Road to Redemption all the way up. But now y'all about to see this new chapter where y'all see on my Tone Hard page where I did Heartless and all that. You see yourself live long enough. You be the hero for so long. Literally like how they said in Batman. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. Jcole, you have lived long enough to now become a villain. Drake had his villain moment. Kendrick had his villain moment. You need to have your villain moment. Keep trying to be a nice guy and rap don't work, my nigga. I'm just telling you the truth. That's the reason why niggas look at L.A. Russell like he corny. And everything he's saying now, he's starting to sound dumb. And I've been not liking that nigga, bro. I've been telling niggas about that nigga, bro. But niggas thought I was a hater. And I'm like, bruh, he's very performative. He's a very performative person, my nigga. I'm telling you the truth. I'm just reading how I read this nigga. I really don't like that nigga. Real talk, nigga. It's just something about him that just rubbed me the wrong way, bruh. He fake humble to me. You feel me? Fake woke type nigga. You feel me? Very performative. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And he's corny to me. His music to me is corny. Like I said, he saw himself be a hero for long enough. He need to get his villain moment too. At the end of the day, it's hip hop. It's not the nice guys league. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you the truth. It's not the nice guys league. This shit wasn't built on that. It's about the swagger. It's about the swagger. It's about being the man. Yes, it's about the lyricism. It's about telling your stories, about all that stuff. It's about doing the art right. Well, it's more to that than being a hip hop artist, a rap artist. It's the persona. It's the aura. It's the swag. It's how you dress. Your dress, the way you dress, down to your hairstyle, down to your lingo, down to your mystique. I get lit because I'm a rapper. Nigga, I tell niggas that. Nigga, I be litty all the time. I'm a rapper. Nigga, what you mean? I be lit. It's part of the gig. You don't overindulge in it. You overindulge in the craft. That's what keeps you being lit and doing lit shit. But, nah, Jcole. I don't agree with that. You're supposed to think you're the best. When you're in it, when you're out of it. When you're in the booth and when you're out the booth. That's the reason why when you said, oh, I've challenged anything, when niggas pulled up, wanted to smoke with you, and you was like, nah, kumbaya, they looked at you weird. Nigga. When one nigga said he was the king of the IE and he ain't putting no work in, nigga, I took that personal. Personal. Telling you, I took that shit personal. Before we close out, we can go look that up. What's the name of fake beef? Boom. Just for that, we might close out with this song. Ask about the song. Let me ask about, summarize the video. I love this feature on YouTube. It about ask what the videos. How can I scroll in? It says this video is a PSA, public service announcement from Hart, declaring himself the greatest artist from the IE Inland Empire. It's his frustration with fake rap beef in the industry. Key highlights: criticism of fake beef. The artist complained that many rappers are stirring up drama for attention instead of making genuine money. Industry accusations. Tone Hart accuses other rappers of having unstable ability to run labels and being broke despite their online personas. Personal success. He boasts about his own success, including performing in London and being rich off his raps. Call for authenticity. My bad. The video ends with a re-emphasis that this is a real PSA. When this fat fuck said that shit, I took it personal. Cause I'm like, nigga, am I not here? Have I not been putting in work the last 10 years? Am I invisible over here? Hello? I took it personal. She was just collateral damage. But then she decided to fucking speak, and then I got on her ass. And we can even go look that up. The video's right here. To this day, every time I see people, what you doing? Hey, Tone, what you doing like that? Why you was on his head like that? Why you did me dang, Tone? Like, this video is a diss track titled Meerkat Darby. Even the video said it's a diss track by Tone Hart. It is presented as a response to a video featuring Darby from the podcast Ox Connect. How YouTube be locked in. They know what's going on. Key highlights: academic achievements. The rapper highlights his 3.5 GPA and bachelor's degree. Podcast claims. He claims to have been rich since childhood and calls out other podcasts broke. Podcasters broke. Personal attacks. The lyrics target Darby's past personal life and behavior. Financial boasting. He boasts that his wife income is and his own. Why does he dislike Darby's podcast? Dislike Darby's podcast because he views it as a source of gossip and drama rather than growth. Facts. He explicitly calls podcasting played out and considered the behavior on the show to be nasty and unprofessional. What did he buy for her? This is what's funny. The song was talking about is gonna break it. Go to my albums, it'll break down everything what I'm talking about in my albums if you want to understand. What it says right here, based on the lyrics, the artist suggested that he might buy her a purse, as a gesture to show that money is no issue to him. Pretty much, when it was time, I took it personal and I wanted that crown. But I already done gave y'all 2 hours. I'm about to go look into some NBA stuff, and then we're going to be streaming on that, and then I'm going to come back and stream one more time tonight. So we'll have episode 3 tonight. Hope that sounds good. Or we might do a night show. You feel me? We might do after hours. So we might do we're going to do an after hour tonight. So 2 streams today. 3 streams today. So this is the first one. We're going to do the third one will be later on tonight. So Tone Hart, God bless you guys. Take care of your loved ones. If you don't catch me on the next stream, then I'll catch you when I catch you.